Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Read the Bible with me. I'm Stan Jr., and today we're looking at chapter 29 of the book of 1 Samuel. If you are a new to this channel, go ahead and click subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell. And if you are a Bible Club member, thank you for being here and thank you for your support each month. Why don't you click like on this video and leave a comment below? All right, let's get started with chapter 29 here, verse 1. It says, Now the Philistines had gathered all their forces at Aphek, and the Israelites were encamped by the spring that is in Jezreel. As the lords of the Philistines were passing on by hundreds and by thousands, and David and his men were passing on in the rear with Achish, the commanders of the Philistines said, What are these Hebrews doing here? And Achish said to the commanders of the Philistines, Is this not David, a servant of Saul, king of Israel, who has been with me now for days and years, and since he deserted to me, I have found no fault in him to this day. But the commanders of the Philistines were angry with him. And the commanders of the Philistines said to him, Send the men back, there's my son, that he may return to the place to which you have assigned him. He shall not go down with us to battle, lest in the battle he become an adversary to us. For how could this fellow reconcile himself to his Lord? Would it not be with the heads of the men here? Is not this David whom they sing to one another in dances? Saul has struck down his thousands, and David his 10,000s. And Achish called David and said to him, As the Lord lives, you have been honest. And to me it seems right that you should march out and in with me in the campaign. For I have found nothing wrong in you from the day of your coming to me to this day. Nevertheless, the lords do not approve of you. So go back now and go peaceably, that you may not displease the lords of the Philistines. And David said to Achish, But what have I done? What have you found in your servant from the day I entered your service until now? And I may not go and fight against the enemies of my lord the king? Excuse me. And Achish answered David and said, I know that you are as blameless in my sight as an angel of God. Nevertheless, the commanders of the Philistines have said, He shall not go up with us to the battle. Now then, rise early in the morning with the servants of your Lord who came with you, and start early in the morning, and depart as soon as you have light. So David set out with his men early in the morning to return to the land of Philistines. But the Philistines went up to Jezreel. Now, what we're reading here is an exchange between the leaders of the Philistines, the leader of Achish as a leader, and David. Now, they're getting into not a fight, but a little discussion because David, when he was telling Achish he was doing one thing, he was going out doing another, taking territory away from the Philistines or surrounding cities by the Philistines. And so one lie has now grown into something that is going to be problematic for David in the future. Lying is a bad habit for David. It's a sin that so easily besets him. And so he is going to have to conquer this. Now, what happens when we lie? The first time we lie to someone else, we've already lied to ourselves. Yes, when you lie to someone else, you've already lied to yourself first. You've lied to yourself first to say, when I tell this lie, it's not going to be as bad of an outcome. It's going to be better if I tell this lie. Well, that's a lie that you told to yourself in order to enable you to give that lie, to tell that lie. So if we start telling ourselves the truth, like, you know what we lie to ourselves more than we lie to anybody else. We tell ourselves that when something happens good, we say, well, it's not that good. And when we're about to do something bad, we say, well, it's not that bad. And so we lie to ourselves. The moment we start telling ourselves the truth is the moment we can cut the root of lying in our lives to other people. Trying to look better to other people, trying to sound better, trying to be better and feel better than other people. We use lying. It's selfishness. And selfishness is the root of sin. So the moment you want to stop the lying in your life to other people, small lies, white lies, if you want to stop doing that, you got to start lying to yourself. Tell yourself the truth, then you start telling other people the truth. That was 1 Samuel chapter 29. Thank you for reading the Bible with me today. I always love your company. And until next time, we'll be reading chapter 30. If you'd like to support this ministry, click the link in my description. You can do that there. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. Peace.